Anything good to take away from today? You guys were in it. I don't know if you were in it, but you guys made it a lot closer than it could have been.
I mean, there's a lot. We got better a little bit. I wouldn't say we grew. But there's things that I saw, on the bench and that you could hear from the crowd. Is just transition defense is just continuing, to play instead of hoping for a miss. You know what I mean? That's something that we just need to keep doing. It's just, not trying to hope. We got too much hope on the line, hoping somebody misses, hoping they turn it over. We have to force all that stuff. We have to be the aggressor, and that's our next step, man.
I know size is obviously, it's no secret. Teams that have size are going to give you guys problems. You guys are 3 of you guards are 6'2" and shorter, so you play a team like Boise State, one of the tallest teams, average roster height in the whole country. What can you guys do to somehow manage that? Because the rest of the year, they're just going to be putting those bigger wings on you guys and make it hard for you guys to get shots off. So what can you guys do the rest of the way to overcome not having size?
Like I just said, we as shorter players have to be the aggressor. We have to be more scrappier, and we just have to have a relentless attitude every time we go on the court and just not get pushed over. Because it's very easy. It's so easy to lose this year. I mean, we're dropping, and we have every reason in the books just to, blow this season over. But, what I see is a group of guys that just want to win. And to take that, we just have to build this culture and trust the process, trust what Coach Pitino has going on, trust the staff. And, pieces will start. You'll start seeing them fall in place.
There was a lot of frustration, and certainly amongst the crowd at certain points of the second half. Was that frustration on the court with you guys too? Was there any sort of frustration the team had to get over to get back in the game?
Yeah, I feel like I think sometimes we collectively, just pay attention to the refs as much as we think that's the the problem or the solution is to talk to them and everything's going to change. You know what I mean? So we just have to block out all that, all the noise, everything, the background, and just go out and play for each other.
KJ, what have you noticed about the sense of urgency within the team the last couple of days as, responding to what happened at UNLV and leading up to this game, just the sense of urgency with the team in the last couple of days and even on the floor today?
Like I said, man, this a group that wants to win. We're all bought into each other. Guys are, we want to see each other succeed, and, everyone in this league and every opponent we face, we're all competing for the same thing, a title, to play at the next level, wherever that might be. But it's going to be tough, but we're going to stick it out.
After UNLV and then after, this afternoon, mentally, how do you guys flip that switch and just, get ready for your next game?
You just got to let it go. You got to show up the next time. Obviously it was hard. Pitino wasn't there. But you gotta learn from that, show up and just have a positive attitude and continue to work. Like I said, trust the process, be willing to play for each other. And we just have to show up and be relentless every day. It's hard. But if we collectively have that attitude of just relentless, 50-50 balls, just boxing out. I mean, you see it right here. It's tough. We're short, but we're just going to have to keep pushing.
I'm curious real quick. I know what the rebounding numbers are. A lot of people are going to look and say, well, who's the center doing all that? Sebastian, though, has 8 rebounds. And
right.
In a lot of ways, I mean, from my vantage point, I thought he actually had a pretty good game in a lot of ways. That's a really good, skilled big man you went against all game. What do you think about the growth of Sebastian, the guy who might have redshirted this year, had you guys had the centers you thought you would coming into the semester?
Yeah, I mean, I heard the last question, how much pressure he puts on himself. It's tough to get thrown in as a freshman to this league and, try to be great right now. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a process for him. He did convert 8 rebounds today, but when you look down the line, it just drops below 5 everywhere. And we just have to, just be willing to go get that ball. And it's tough, though, but that's the next step. We just have to put our heads down, and, man, we got to get dirty.